Breaking news for you on this Friday. A cop killer found guilty on all counts. The jury in the trial of Quentin Smith returned its verdict this afternoon after just 3.5 hours of deliberation. Welcome to First at 4. I'm Darlene Hill. Now, Smith was convicted on 2 counts of aggravated murder, 2 counts of murder, and 1 count of domestic violence. They're all counts that make him eligible for the death penalty. NBC4's Ted Hart has been covering the trial for us here at NBC4 all week. He joins us now live from the courthouse with more. Ted.
And Darlene, in closing arguments yesterday, prosecutors said that this really wasn't a complicated case, and it would appear that the jury agreed, returning their guilty verdicts pretty quickly today. Quentin Smith sat quietly while Judge Richard Fry polled the jurors individually to reaffirm their guilty verdicts. Smith was found guilty of the aggravated murders of Westerville police officers Anthony Morelli and Eric Joring. Also guilty of the specifications of purposefully killing a police officer and purposefully killing 2 or more people, and it's those specifications that make the case eligible for the death penalty. The case now moves into the sentencing phase, when the jurors will hear evidence about Quentin Smith's childhood and mental health issues. Fraternal Order of Police President Keith FERRELL said after the verdict today that this is exactly the kind of case that the death penalty exists for.
This is a death penalty case. Obviously that's what we clearly want. We feel that the death penalty is used sparingly, and certainly in Central Ohio. But this is a case. It's clearly what that is written for, and we're confident that the jury will make the decision on that as well.
So the death penalty phase will begin Monday morning, and testimony in that phase is expected to continue through Wednesday, and then, Darlene, the jury will have another decision to make.
All right, Ted, before we let you go, we got a quick question for you. So next week, the jurors will hear from Quentin Smith's family members, but will they also get a chance to hear from the family members of the 2 police officers killed as well?
Well, they will, and that's because of a new law in Ohio, Marcy's Law, that went into effect early in 2018. It's a crime victims' rights law, and prior to that law, in death penalty cases, jurors only heard mitigation testimony from witnesses provided by the defense. But because of that law now, the victims' families will also be afforded the opportunity to provide impact statements.
I'm sure that's going to be another emotional day. Thank you so much for your coverage out there, Ted Hart. Also tonight, we're hearing from the police chief out in Westerville, and he is offering his love and support to the family members. Charles Chandler, the chief there, says that he and the Division of Police, well, they continue to offer their love and support to the Morelli and Joring families. We're quoting him as saying tonight, "It is our hope that when the sentencing portion of the proceedings are finished, it brings additional peace and comfort to their healing process." Of course, we'll have more on this story for you on our website, NBC4i.com.